Y'all, we back in the house like we never left. You know what I mean? Judah Ben in the spot. Word 'em up. And Judah Ben. Yeah. Shout out to East St. Louis. Yeah.
His talent is unique. His music is universal.
Yeah. Too many dumb guys get attention. You need intelligence and comprehension. You need to stop, look, and listen. Your song's not the best worded. I felt disgusted when I heard it. You can't fool me, I'm too observant. Plus, you not a general cowboy, you still a servant. Your rhymes fugazi, you not dope, you crazy. I see the Lord took his time when he made me the pound, turn you clowns to ghosts like Patrick Swayze. A couple major record labels tried to sign me, cause I got rhyme speed, faggot stand behind me. Bunch of cowards on Twitter talking nonsense, acting like they tough, but them cowards ain't violent. When you rhyme, I hear the music with the violin. Son, you a sap story, all you cats rap corny. My style exquisite, in other words, I'm delicate. Son, I'm intelligent, you suckers is irrelevant. In your lyrics, all you do is add embellishment. My rhyme's eloquent, you a waste like excrement. That's manure, in other words, you shitty. Your crew a foul union, a bunch of bowel movements. Yeah, yo.
Nightclub and television performances, concerts around the world, international fame.
East St. Louis in the house. Cold rocking it, non-stopping it. Judah Ben. Shout out to my daughter with your badass. Yeah.
This very carefully made LP album was recorded exclusively for our company and uses the most advanced engineering techniques. It is the kind of record I have always wanted to make.
Beat rocked and dropped.
Yo, what's goody? You know I had to put my theme song up there. Every hero need a theme song. So get behind me and sing. Nah, I'm just but nah, every hero need a theme song, Sean. So yo, this is like a part 2 to the video I made yesterday regarding Josh Taylor versus Teofimo Lopez. But we gonna talk some more about this stand on code and this Devin Haney and Tank fiasco and this nonsense from everybody. And like I said in one of my previous videos, this energy from a lot of these Devin Haney fans, it's starting to sound like Bud Crawford fan energy to me. Because to me, this man Devin Haney can do no wrong. And it's sad that I gotta keep saying, you know what I mean, it's no shame or hate to Devin Haney, because it's not. Like, Y'all really don't understand how unemotionally attached I am to all these fighters and this entire thing. I don't take none of this ish serious. To me, it's for my entertainment. I couldn't stress that enough on the video I made yesterday. This is for my and your entertainment. So this ish will never get my emotions rattled. And on top of that, I'm a man. I don't let fugazi and irrelevant topics get my emotions rattled up. A lot of you cats need to check yourself and your chromosomes straight up. Because a lot of this energy I'm catching from y'all is so feminine. I can't tell the difference. Coca Pepsi. You know what I mean? Red man voice. Straight up. But we got to stop all this. Man, you know what? Y'all can think and do, and y'all can think, do, and say what the hell y'all want to. The truth is going to always overcome the BS any day. So y'all can keep doing and saying what y'all been doing. It won't even matter. But a lot of this hate for Tank Davis need to stop on the real. Because this man can sneeze in the middle of a bank on Tuesday, 1 p.m. on St. Patrick's Day, doing shift change. And y'all niggas a tweet about it. This nigga Tank, I can't believe this nigga Tank sneeze. This nigga had the nerve to sneeze, nigga, in the middle of the most prestigious bank in Baltimore. In front of the manager. Can you believe this nigga? Like, nigga, they'll come up with anything to shame this brother. But yet and still, you got Devin Haney out here running rampant. And he shitting in all y'all face. He blatantly letting y'all know he not fighting Tank or Shakur next, niggas. He making y'all look goofy as hell because the more y'all fight for this man, the more he make y'all look goofy. And this energy is weird, son. Like, you grown niggas need to stop. You grown niggas need to stop. We staying on code. We on code. Yeah, all right, man. It ain't no code of honor. It ain't no code of ethics. And it ain't no code of superiority. It's a code of feminism. Like, a lot of you cats' masculinity is in question. Straight up. But we're going to talk about it. All right, so look. Devin Haney, right? Now, it's been talks of Tank and Devin Haney fighting for about a good 2 to 3 years. Like, they've said they've had their exchanges here and there, before then, but it was nothing major to the point where it is now. Like, they really didn't start going at each other, I'll say at least to about 2020. That's when the heat really started to get turned up and they started to recognize each other and they started to see, like, you know what? I'm gonna have to take his ass out, you know what I mean? Or we're gonna have to get in the ring sooner than later. Like, around 2020 was when they really started to initiate that back and forth. And since 2020 up till now, it's been plenty of opportunities for Devin Haney to fight Tank Davis. It's been plenty. And y'all gonna sit up here and act like Tank Davis, like they team never really initiated or wanted to fight this man? Like, are y'all serious? Like, y'all really think team, Javonte Davis, is scared of Devin Haney. That is not the problem here. Totally not. And y'all know this, man. That is not the issue. Let me tell you something. Remember back when Tank last year, when at the Rolly press conference, when he said, if you win, I want to fight you, Devin Haney. That's everybody's favorite point to prove when it comes to Tank versus Devin Haney, because they'll pull that up and say, see, he said he'll fight Devin Haney. Where's the contract? How come they ain't never fought? He could have fought Devin Haney after Devin Haney fought George Kambosos twice. Like, these niggas will sit up here and make up all this BS and they'll say Tank Davis could have easily moved Lomachenko out the way for the third fight and fought Devin Haney. Negro, how? When? Where? Who? Nigga, how was that possible? And I've said this before. Devin Haney was in a 3-fight contractual agreement. That means you are obligated. You are contractually obligated to fight 3 fights under this specific promotional company, which is Top Rank. 2 fights with George Kambosos, and then another fight with Lomachenko. We all knew it was going to be Loma. We niggas knew that shit before the second Kambosos fight. We already knew where they was going. We already knew that. So tell me, how in the hell was Tank going to come in between a contractual agreement for Devin Haney's 3rd fight on Top Rank? Like, I don't understand you niggas' rhetoric. And then on top of that, let's keep going. Okay, now Tank said he'll fight Devin Haney, right? What a lot of y'all cats fail to realize is that you don't think Tank Davis knew about his contract. You don't think Tank Davis knew about Devin Haney's contract and what was all involved. He knew it was a 3-fight contract. Tank Davis put that out specifically because he knew as soon as Devin Haney is done with his 3rd fight, not Kambosos, but his 3rd and final fight on the contract, you coming to see me next, Negro. That's why he put that out in the atmosphere. Tank Davis knew that shit. But y'all gonna sit up here and act like Tank Davis is dumb and he's stupid and he don't pay attention to a lot of this shit. Tank Davis is a lot more smarter than you goofy niggas realize. And Tank Davis is a lot more aware of the BS a lot of y'all niggas be spewing out. But guess what, though? You still see Tank doing interviews. You see this man coming to his hometown hood, helping out the children in his hometown area. You see all this public hospitality from Tank all over. And you might spot Devin Haney every once in a while helping out random people. And to be honest, a lot of the times Devin Haney and his team are doing that to get a good look on themselves. A lot of times they be doing that for clout, y'all. Because I'm gonna tell you why. I think just a couple days ago or sometime last week, right? Devin Haney and his team did a food drive for like the homeless people in LA or something like that. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love hearing stuff like that. But you know, one thing that bothered me about that, and this is Bill Haney's intention. This is all Bill Haney. The one thing that bothered me about that whole thing is why do you have to make it known and you have to film the fact and publicly state it on the film what you're doing? If you're so true and genuine to the homeless people in your area where you live, you don't have to film nothing. And this is why I say to a lot of my friends and people, real people and real men don't look for accolades. Real people and real men don't look for pats on the back. Real men who handle business for their city or their town or their household, they don't look for clout. They don't do nothing for pity and payback. They do it because it's genuinely who they are. You feel me? And this is why I say a lot of Devin Haney's moves are questionable. And if you Negroes really pay attention, Devin Haney has been masking his career directly after Gervonta Tank Davis. And I'm going to tell you why. One of Tank Davis's Tank Davis has a specific person he go to for his mouthpieces, right? One of his famous mouthpieces is the Gold Grill, mouthpiece. Tell me why Devin Haney went to the exact same person that Tank Davis goes to and got the same model mouthpiece. Like, what's the need? It's like, Devin, come on, son. Then on top of that, Tank Davis has a specific certain jeweler he goes to for all of his jewelry, necklaces, watches, bracelets, rings, you name it, grills. Tell me why Devin Haney hunted and tracked down the exact same jeweler as Tank Davis. Now that's Devin Haney's jeweler now. So it's like, who's living in whose shadow? Who wants to be who? And this all plays into my main subject. What the hell is staying on code? And we all know Devin Haney is not planning to fight Gervonta Davis next right away. He's not. He is not looking to fight Gervonta Tank Davis right away. And you Negroes know that. And y'all need to come to terms and realize the truth in your face when you see it. Y'all Negroes know this is not happening. But you know what's funny? Is you Negroes will sit up here and give Devin Haney all the praise because he say, in quotation, he's fighting Regis Prograis next. When that's bullshit, because Regis Prograis has a fight himself coming up within a few weeks. And on top of that, even after Regis Prograis' fight, he's still not going to be ready to fight for a good 6-7 months. It might not be even until early next year when we see Regis again. So Devin Haney, stop the cap. You are not fighting Regis next. Let's move on. This whole situation with Tank, right? Now,
Like I was saying earlier, Tank is probably the most hated boxer next to Deontay Wilder. Errol Spence, Deontay Wilder, and Tank Davis, not Devin Haney. Tank Davis. They get the most hate I've ever seen in boxing history. It's crazy. And like Tank Davis, for example, this man can do no good in nobody's eyes. No matter what he do, Tank Davis still get labeled as goofy. He still get labeled as a duck, and that's preposterous. Tank Davis a duck, right? Okay. Tank Davis is a duck. But Bill Haney and Devin Haney himself said they'll be staying at 135 for the remainder of this year. The remainder of this year, they stand at 135. As soon as everybody saw how vulnerable Devin Haney looked against Lomachenko, because Lomachenko exposed Devin a lot. He exposed Devin Haney to one. That left hand is available for Devin Haney's face on site. Whenever you want to upload it, it's his face will be right there to receive it. Two, as you can see, Devin was not really fighting that good off of the back foot. He was not taking Lomachenko's pressure too good. And three, Devin's inside game is really not what I thought it was. When Devin Haney boxes on the inside, it's good, but it's not plush. And Lomachenko exposed all three of those aspects that I just named. So I'm telling you Negroes now, you telling me that come the time when Devin Haney fights Tank Davis, you don't think this man Tank Davis is going to exploit every inch of those aspects that Lomachenko just exposed? Come on now. Put the crack pipe down, y'all. Stevie Wonder can see that Tank is going to expose this man. Tank Davis compared to Lomachenko, Tank Davis is a lot more faster. He's way more sharper. His footwork is phenomenal. A lot of people don't really pay attention to Tank Davis's footwork. Go back and watch Tank Davis versus Pitbull Cruz. Another thing, Tank has power. Tank has divine power. Tank has godly power. It's a done deal, son. It ain't no way. It ain't no way. Devin Haney is coming up out of that on 2 feet. Devin Haney will definitely get slept once he fights Tank Davis. And you know what's funny? Tank Davis versus Devin Haney will play out exactly the way Errol Spence and Terence Crawford is going to play out July 29th. Like I've been saying for a few months, Devin Haney fans, shout to all y'all. It's no hate. It's all love. But you're moving the exact way Bud Sexuals move. You're moving the exact same way I see Terence Bud Crawford fans moving. You move the goalposts at will. You hate answering tough questions. When it comes to Tank, you avoid any Tank questions you can. You know what I mean? Let's just be real with each other and face it. Y'all know Tank poses a huge problem for Devin Haney. Y'all know this. But instead, you run with this narrative that Tank Davis is scared of Devin Haney. I even seen a video yesterday from a goofy nigga. The title of his video was called "Where is this contract for Devin Haney from Team Gervonta Davis?" And I'm like, son, are you serious? Did we not just sit up here and see just last week Tank Davis got arrested and he's at this moment sitting right now behind bars, serving the rest of his term for the hit and run for 2020. How in the hell can this man send a contract from behind bars? But see, these are the types of people. This is the mindset of people we're dealing with. And these are grown ass men. Grown ass niggas. They'll sit up here and antagonize and create these stupid ass narratives and these dumbass imaginary. They come up with this nursery rhyme style of content creation. And they spray they magic fairy gay dust on everybody. Like, this shit is ridiculous. It's getting totally out of hand, yo. And this, man, it's like, Devin Haney is not looking to fight Tank Davis no fucking time soon. He done already told us he's not trying to fight Shakur. Every chance he get in an interview when they ask him about Shakur, the first thing Devin Haney say is, "We're friends. It'll happen somewhere down the line." Nigga, what? That's not what you told Shakur when you and Bill was on the phone three-way with this man. And Shakur pressed both of y'all. It's funny to get pressed. It's funny for one man to press a father and his son. How do you press the father and his son together on one stream? I mean, sitting there disrespecting this man to the highest degree. Disrespecting Bill Haney, disrespecting Devin Haney, saying you don't got shit for him. It ain't happening with me. I'm a bad motherfucker. You ain't doing none of that with me. Saying all that. And Devin Haney is sitting there quiet. But this your guy. This your king. Really? That's what time we on though, right? Yeah, all right. And everybody keep talking about Tank Davis' sentence. It's a possibility Tank probably won't even serve the entire 2 months, the entire 60 days he has left. It's a possibility he won't even serve but 2 weeks. We don't know. Because I was already thinking that he probably won't even serve the full 60 days. He might get off in 14 or 20 days. We don't know. But I got a huge feeling that Tank's sentence is going to get lifted after about 14, 15, 20 days. And then it's back to business. And I can't wait to see the looks on you goofy niggas' face when that happens. Because y'all, and this is the whole point. I'll be talking about staying on cold. Y'all goofy niggas be talking about staying on cold. But the second Gervonta Davis get picked up and arrested and arraigned for some bullshit, y'all goofy niggas be the first ones making videos about him. You got a grown ass man, damn near 60, and Bill Haney posting this man's mugshot to an incident that later came out and said he was innocent. And that's what I be talking about, son, that feminine energy. It's a lot of feminine energy, and it's a lot of grown ass niggas now who was raised by their mothers as a child. That plays a huge part in today's society. A lot of these grown ass niggas were raised by their single mother. No type of male structure around at all. Half these niggas, the toughest male they seen is they granny. Straight up. A lot of these niggas' grannies are tougher than half these niggas' fathers. And this is the type of behavior we have running around cheering for Devin Haney. It's a lot of single mother parent household energy. Double X chromosome society. If you don't know what double X chromosomes represent, look it up. I'm tired of explaining niggas. But yo, Tank Davis can do nothing without you goofy niggas making a video about him, shaming him. And then the even more fugazi shit that y'all do with Tank is you goofy niggas won't even have the full story. Just to shame Tank, you'll put that shit out. A story can come out about Tank without fully explaining nothing. 1 second later, it's a goofy nigga out here with a story talking about Tank and what he just went through without no explanation of the story or nothing. That's the same thing y'all did in December when he got caught in December before he fought Hector Garcia. That whole situation with his daughter's mother. Then none of y'all niggas knew the real story. Y'all just had to rush and be the first ones to hate on this nigga. What kind of niggas are the first ones? What kind of niggas are willing to be the first ones to hate their own brothers? I mean, like, just sit back and think about it. Niggas really are dying to be first to hate on Tank. No, fuck that, I'm first. I saw the story first. I want to hate on him first. You niggas retarded. Straight retarded. Just like Shakur said, you niggas sped egg. You sped egg. Sped egg ass nigga. Sped egg. Y'all niggas sped egg. He told Rolly that nigga sped egg. A lot of y'all niggas act like Rolly. No, I take that back. Rolly act better than y'all niggas. Rolly got a lot of more common sense than you niggas in these chats. Because it's funny, Rolly can point out and speak on a lot of the bullshit, but you niggas can't. All this Tank Davis hate, and for what? Y'all say Devin Haney get all the hate. No, Tank gets double that. Devin Haney can do no wrong to you niggas. But Tank Davis, let it be Tank. Y'all can't wait to spew hate on this man, to shit on his name, to shame his legacy. And Tank Davis has a better resume than Devin Haney. Let's sit up here and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Devin Haney, Tank Davis fought way more undefeated fighters and boxers of a higher caliber than Devin Haney. Devin Haney fought Jorge Linares, who Lomachenko already knocked out. 2 or 3 years prior to Devin Haney fighting Linares. Then he fought Jojo Diaz. Jojo Diaz was washed up. Jojo Diaz was Jorge Linares could beat Jojo Diaz. And then this nigga Jojo Diaz is a freaking weirdo. This nigga sending dick pics to minors. Like weird shit. And then he fought who else? He fought a no name in George Kambosos. Tio, let me tell y'all something with that whole Tio and George Kambosos situation. Tio was going through a lot of mental shit with his wife at the time. That was the first time him and his wife was broken up. Tio was mentally unstable when he fought George Kambosos. And that's Teofimo's kryptonite, his mind state. If you can get Teofimo in a confused mind state of something personal going on in his life, you can easily beat that man. You can easily beat any boxer with a confused mind state. Why you think Jamal Charlo ain't fought in almost 2 years? Nigga, he not mentally there yet because he's going through some deep personal shit. Something most you niggas will never understand because a lot of you niggas will never get married. You don't know what it's like to have a beef with your wife and go through divorcement and all that shit. I've been there. So I know exactly what Jamal Charlo was going through. And y'all niggas ain't gonna sit up here and act like that's some small shit you can just get over. And that goes into my segment of this video, staying on code. Y'all niggas don't never stay on code. I don't even know what your code is. What is y'all code? Stay on code. Niggas supposed to be supporting the niggas. Oh, okay. So why the fuck y'all ain't supporting Jamal Charlo? And instead of chewing him down, saying he ain't fought in 2 years, how about giving this man some encouragement on bringing him back? Y'all talk all this shit about Tank Davis and him being a problem in the streets and all this bullshit. How about giving him some words of encouragement and welcoming him back? That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all goofy niggas don't think like that. Y'all niggas got one-track minds. Y'all Sally's out here. Sally got a one-track mind. Sally got a one-track mind. That's y'all niggas. Y'all niggas are Sally today. Sally back in the 90s was a goofy chick. That goofy chick now in 2023 is you niggas. Y'all but noodles out here, man. But I know what it is. Y'all Devin Haney fans, y'all are spooked of Tank Davis because y'all know Tank Davis is knocking Devin Haney straight the fuck out. And it's coming. It's coming. Unless Devin Haney run at 140, which I'm sure he is. And they talking about him going up to fight Regis. That's how Devin Haney trying to save face. Yo, let me tell y'all something. Devin Haney ducking and dodging Tank Davis at 135 and trying to go up to 140 to fight Regis. That's equivalent to you almost getting hit by a car. And then in the next 5 seconds, you get hit by a Mack truck. It don't matter where you go, you still getting stuck. So, like, y'all can miss me with all that BS. Devin is not trying to fight Regis. Devin is trying to save face from ducking the face of 135. And it's sad and it's funny that Devin is the undisputed champion of lightweight division. And they treat this nigga like a contender. They treat this man like a contender. It's crazy, son. But yo, y'all know what time it is. It's Judah Ben. And you know where I've been. I done been around the block. You feel me? No, I'm just messing around. But yo, it's Judah Ben. Yo, we in a spot. I just wanted to make a quick video. Y'all niggas need to stop making all this Tank Davis hate. Ain't nobody hating on Devin Haney, so y'all can cut all that out. Ain't nobody hating on this man. We see what we see. And I know from what I see, I've never seen no bullshit come out of Tank Davis' mouth. I've never seen Tank Davis say something that he didn't do. I can tell you that. If Tank Davis say he's going to fight somebody, he going to fight him. So y'all niggas be patient. Talking about Tank Davis ain't sent no contract yet. Nigga, they said they were sending one. They didn't say they sent one. They said they're sending one. So be patient, nigga. Y'all niggas are impatient. But yo, that's all I got, son. These cats claim they on code. And where? Because I don't see it. Never did. If y'all was on code, it wouldn't be no nigga making no Tank Davis video putting up his mugshots. If y'all was on code, it would be no Teofimo videos trying to exploit him, exposing all his personal life. Like, is this what y'all niggas on? Like, y'all niggas will expose a man's personal life quick. Bitches do that. Females do that. That's what I'm saying, son. A lot of y'all need to check y'all chromosomes. Because your chromosomes are in question. Your bloodstream is in question. But yo, shout out to Tank. Shout out to the Ross podcast. Shout out to my dog, Southpaw TV. You feel me? Shout out to all the cats who keep it real. Ain't nobody hating on nobody. Ain't nobody hating on Devin Haney. But it's like I said in my video yesterday. The moment somebody says something about a fighter you niggas like, it's automatic hate for that man who think different than what y'all think. And that's cool with me. Like, straight up. But, yo, son, we out. Judah Ben, we in the spot. Shout out to the Ross podcast. Shout out to Tank Davis. Shout out to Team Javante Davis. Shout out to my dog, Southpaw TV. And shout out to the Real Marlo TV for bringing out that real Devin Haney and Tank Davis rhetoric exposing Devin Haney, knowing he not fighting Tank Davis. Shout out to all the real cats who see it for what it is. You feel me? And I'm gonna leave it like that. Stay on code, niggas.